we're looking at 6.3, and this is we're gonna create a box and whisker plot. Okay, so I have a set of data here, and so when I do a box and whisker plot, I want some information. I want the minimum, I want the first quartile, I want the median, the third quartile, and the maximum. So we're going to kind of find all this information and create a graph to make that work. And so one of the things I think makes it substantially easier is if you can get this stuff put in order from least to greatest, which is kind of annoying at times, but definitely something we want to do. So it looks like 206 is our smallest one. Okay, our next biggest one looks like 374. Okay, everything else in 300, so we got to go to the 400s. 421. 469. 489. Looks like 505 and 531, 573, and 702. So that should be all of them. Okay, so this is going to make life much easier for me. Okay, so I need to create a number line, and I got to have, it needs to fit at least the smallest one to the biggest one. And so I don't need to have every number between 206 and 702, but this thing's probably going to want to be between about 200 and 700, and I'll just do hundreds because these are pretty spread out. So if I create my box here, okay, I'm going to do 700 and 200. Okay, let's go a little bit above. That's okay. And then I'm going to have in between there, so let's see, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. So I made a little, okay, so I'll kind of adjust it a little bit. 300, 400, 500, and 600. Okay. So here's all my number line that I'm going to create my box and whisker plot. So what I need to do is I need to label the minimum value, the smallest value, and that's 206. So I'm going to put a dot right here just above 200. Okay. I need to do the largest value, which is 702, so I'm going to go just a little bit higher than 700. Okay. Next, I want to find the middle, and that's my median. So I'm going to kind of just look and see by kind of eliminating here. And that's 489. Okay, so that's about, so here's 490. I'd say it's about right here, just a little bit less than 500. Okay, that's my median. Okay, so now I have the smallest one, the biggest one, and then the middle one. Now I need to find my first quartile, which is really the middle or the median between the smallest value and the median value. So that was my median value right there. Okay. So that's going to be 421. Okay, so we're going to be right here, kind of close to 400. All right, a little above 400. So there's my first quartile. So that's kind of the middle piece of data, not the middle in terms of actual location, but the middle piece of data. And then coming over here, we're looking at 531. Okay, so a little bit more than 5 over here. There's about halfway, a little bit less than that. Okay, so now from there I draw in my box. Okay. So what I did was I draw a box between the first quartile and the third quartile, right? Which is like quarters. So this is the first quarter here, this is the second quarter, this is the third quarter, and this is the fourth quarter. Okay. This piece right here in the middle is my median. Okay. This is my max value, and this is my minimum value. Okay, so when you do it, make the line plot. Okay, make your number line, and you got to mark the smallest piece of data, the biggest piece of data, the piece of data that's in the middle. Okay, and then once you find that, find the middle between the smallest and the median, and the middle piece between the median and the max. Right, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots on there. Draw your box through those two and a line to show your middle. there's a box and whisker plot.